Yeah, hello guys, welcome again to this video. I promised I'm going to do a video about mixing vocals, and on this video I'm going to deal with background vocals, and I'll use mostly stock plugins where I can. So let me just make sure I remove all plugins so that we do it from scratch. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe because I'll be posting useful content for you. So I'm doing this song called Key 4, which I made for a friend. So let us just do a quick listen to it. Yes, so it is a reggae song. Yes, so the first thing I've done is I have grouped my vocals. See, the only thing that I have in the individual vocal tracks is auto-tune. In this case I've used pitch correct. Now this song is in the key of C sharp major, so you just come here, select major scale instead of chromatic, then set your root note. Then you can optimize maybe for male or female, then you adjust your speed and tolerance accordingly. So you do that for every individual vocal. So that's just the easier way of doing your pitch correction. Okay, then you send all to a group. You create a group, then you send each track to the necessary group. So let me start with this vocal here. Okay, so that's the main vocal. That's why I've called it lead, but it's not really the lead vocal. So the first thing that you have to consider when recording vocals, you make sure you gain stage well so that your levels will be between 18 and 12. You don't want to clip over that. Like you see now, I'm at minus 16 dB, so I have enough headroom to do my mixing. So the first thing that you want to put on your vocal is your compressor. So I put my stock compressor, then you come to your presets here, you choose lead vocal in your face, then I'll remove makeup gain first, then I adjust the threshold. Okay, let's listen. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo ulitoka wapi? Okay, next thing you do your EQ. I like EQing after I have done my compression so that when I cut the signal they don't just come back. So I cut my lows first. Okay. Then I boost my highs. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Yeah, that sounds nice. Next thing you like to do is you can do your saturation, but this vocal there's no need because I recorded several layers. So the next thing I'll put here will be my de-esser. Let's use the stock de-esser. Then you just select your band, Mostly it's between 5k to 8k is where the SS are mostly. I'll leave this one at auto. Let's listen.
Kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka.
I think that sounds nice. Then yeah, for these vocals I'll just use only those 3 plugins. Then I come here, I copy whatever I did here and I paste it to the other groups. Come and paste. Then I'll do adjustments. Okay, let me listen.
Ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu.
Yes, next thing you have to do, you turn on your instrumental, then you adjust your levels in the compressor or the EQ, any of the two. You adjust your levels so that the vocals are clear. So let's listen.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi?
So whenever you're mixing vocals, you have to make sure that it's just slightly louder than instruments. Not a lot, not too loud, but just slightly louder than your instruments. So after I've done that, you see I've sent the individual groups into a group with all the vocals. So now I'll deal with the reverb and delay. So come here, add effects track. In this case I'm going to use the stock. I'm using stock plugins. Using stock plugins, so let me find a stock reverb. Okay, I use this one, Roomworks. Then you can use presets or you can just set it from scratch. So I'll come here to plate. So you can use either bright plate or room background box. Let me try this one to hear how it sounds. So the first thing that you have to check is your reverb time. You can use a reverb calculator and you input your tempo, then it will give you the correct time that you have to set. Okay, so let me listen. Yes, and on your mix, make sure it is on wet only because it's on its own track. Okay, I forgot something. You have to come here, then on your send, you send to your reverb, then you turn this thing on so that the sound is rooted there. Okay. Let me listen to the two alone.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi?
So the next thing you will adjust is now your gain. Adjust your level so that it sits right in the mix.
Kifo ulitoka wapi?
Yeah, that sounds nice. Next thing I'll put another effects track. In this case I use delay. I put a delay. I'll use stereo delay. And I come here, I do a send to the stereo delay. And mix, make sure it's 100% wet. So I'll just use it the way it is, like that. I'll put my sync to a half. So let me listen first how it sounds.
Kifo, 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 kifo.
I'll do a quarter, then I'll do something else. I'll put a compressor here, just a stock compressor, then I sidechain with my vocal track. Then I put a high ratio and I turn this threshold down, then make a pin off so that the delay will only play when there is no vocal. So let's listen. Okay, then I adjust my level. Okay, now let us adjust to the instruments playing. Okay, that's nice. So one other thing, I think I'll just leave it like that. For now, you can come and make other adjustments later. So let us go to the mastering. Let me first reset everything.
Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo,
Yeah, so before I go to the mastering, I have to do one more thing here. I'll load an EQ. It's called frequency. It's in Cubase 12. Then you come here and sidechain with your vocals track. Then I'll only use 3 bands and make them dynamic so that it ducks when the instruments are playing. Then I turn it into mid side, then I turn off the side. I'll only use these 3. Turn off the side, do the same to this band here. I'll start with this band, turn on dynamic like that. Let me start with this one here. Come here to single view and you select sidechain 2, sidechain 1.
kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi?
So I'll do the same to these bands here.
Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi?
Yes, that's okay. Then I'll reduce my delay. It's a bit loud. Have to turn it down a little.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi?
Oh, that's okay. Then I come to my mastering. First things first, compressor. I put a compressor. Remember, I'm using stock plugins for this video. So I come to Light Master. Then I make sure my gain reduction is not a lot.
Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi?
That's okay. Next thing I put is another EQ. I do a high pass and a low pass right here. So I'll cut around 12 dB or 24. I do the same to this band here. Then next thing, I'll do my saturation. In this case I'll use Magneto too.
Itoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu.
I think that's okay. The next thing I'll do, load an imager. You can use an imager or you can do this on your frequency plugin. Let me just do it on the EQ instead of an imager. Come to your EQ. You can just come here, then you turn this into mid side. Then your side channel, you do a cut on your side channel. I want my side to be at around 150. 150 to 200 hertz. Then my mid channel should be at 20 hertz. Like that. So let's listen.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, 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 kifo.
Yes, I'll turn on linear phase to avoid cancellations.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo.
Next thing I'll do is I'll load a limiter. You can either use a limiter or a maximizer. Let me start with a maximizer. Then you change this to modern. So let's listen.
Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi?
Okay, that sounds very nice. There's one thing I forgot. I'll have to put a stereo enhancer. When I choose mastering light spread. Okay, then I just adjust my stereo.
Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba.
That's nice. You can see my loudness here is -14. So that's a good level of loudness for YouTube. Yes, if you need to go louder than that, you can put now another limiter here. Now the last thing I'll put is my dithering. Yes, here. Then I set it to 24 bits.
Baba yangu, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu. Kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Kifo, kifo, kifo ulitoka wapi? Umemuua baba yangu.
I think that sounds very nice. So then you just export your track. Yes, you select your name, you can add tags here. Then if you can export as MP3 or WAV file depending on where you want to use it. and sample rate should always be 44.1 kilohertz, because that will sound nice on analog devices. Then any bitrate that you want, then just come down here and select export audio. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'll do another video on using other third-party plugins like the wave plugins, which most professionals use. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and you like this video, so that you can be updated whenever I post something like this. So thank you, have a good day.